you ready for today? Here, let me go grab the coconut oil. So, when I paid for your grandmother to come to this country, it was the happiest day of my life. But she wasn't happy. I mean, she was leaving the only thing she'd ever known. Her beautiful homeland, her friends, her family, and even to her memories. She wasn't happy, but she was proud. Opportunity knocked in the US. I could hear it all the way from across the ocean. Knock, knock, knock. You and your brother Raj would go to school and eventually college, and your father would find a job here. But most importantly, the doctors. The doctors in the US. They would help your grandmother with her constant cough and her arthritis. As soon as we got here, we took her to a couple of doctors. She would curse out the Indian doctor and say, "The devil is in my blood, so I have to let him out by cursing. I am way too old to dance." According to the National Alzheimer's Association 2023, about 6 million people of all ages in the United States have Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is a mental disease that affects the memory function in your brain. Having a loved one who has Alzheimer's can come with many costs. This includes financial, physical, and emotional costs. As a young woman navigates her new life with her mother newly diagnosed with Alzheimer's, she tries to look at the newly given opportunities every single day. A New World by Gabriela Diaz. The third doctor we took her to, though, was to talk about some of her memory problems. And back home, no one worried about this. Here, though, the doctor was concerned, so he ran a couple of tests. A month after your grandmother came to this country, we found out that she had Alzheimer's. This meant a lot of things, but to me, it only meant one thing. The life that I had finally planned out for her, she would have almost no time to enjoy it. Sorry. No, I'm fine. Fine. I mean, we raised money fast. Your dad, your uncle, and I, we even bought our own house and started renting rooms to tenants. Your grandmother even had her own tiny apartment. One couple that had stayed with us had a little baby that your grandmother cooed over like it was her own grandchild. Watching it made me smile, but it also made another thought knock on my head. Very insistent. Knock, knock, knock. Something eager to come in. Something I wasn't ready to think about yet. And then a month later, I found her at the front door with her bags packed. She was staring at the street, hopefully. "Mama, where are you going?" "I'm waiting for Ayush." "Ayush?" "Yes, from vocational school. He's taking me out on a date." "Ayush, school sweetheart. She had forgotten about her own marriage. My father. Marriage? I think maybe if Ayush likes me enough and my mother likes him. That was her response when I asked her about marriage. She had forgotten my father. And then the knocking started. Your grandmother would knock on the inside of her door every single day and night. Very insistent, knock, 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 getting louder as the tenants walked by, and I even tried tying her down at night, but she started yelling, so I had to let her knock. I had to let her knock. I tried so hard to care for her. So hard. But she just doesn't realize that. And she makes it worse. And I can't do anything about it. Because she's gone. My goodness. I'm so sorry. I went to go give her lunch the other day. She asked me, why are you trying to poison me? Why does life have to come to an extent where we've built all of these energies up and all of a sudden they're all gone? I was thinking about this the other day when I stumbled upon your brother in the backyard. He was holding a grasshopper under a tiny piece of glass. Stop it or you'll suffocate him! I almost fell over after what I said. My mother. Just a tiny grasshopper. Waiting to be eaten. So helpless. There's someone on the other side. Knock, knock, knock. Is it still her? There's so much left in your life for you. You'll go to college and succeed in your new country. Opportunity awaits you. I even hear a metaphor for when life gives you something new. Opportunity knocks.